Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
I'm Josh.
We've got an Irish whiskey one I've been looking for quite some time.
The old blue spot on it.
It is the Blue Spot single pot still Irish whiskey. Guess what? This one's even more exciting than the regular spots.
Ooh.
Non-chill filtered. It is aged at least 7 years. It's blended, not blended. It is... Goodness gracious, I gotta sneeze right in the middle of the recording. This is particular, the Blue Spot is aged in at least 7 years in bourbon barrels. We know that for Irish. Also sherry butts and Portuguese Madeira casks. Non-chill filtered and bottled at cask strength. For a whiskey that is full-bodied, so they say. What is cask strength for this particular one when they dumped it? I'll tell you, stand by. It is 58.9% alcohol or 117.8 proof. Coming at you.
My hands smell like that soap now.
Yeah, the lavender soap. Yeah, it's pretty strong stuff.
My goodness.
The history behind the spots and the families that did it was the Mitchells, a family of Irish merchants, would take their different aged spirits that were in barrels and they took paint, a daub of paint on each barrel indicating its age. So that way they knew at a glance this barrel is going to be 7 years at this point, and that way when they went to dump they knew which barrels to pick for their products. That's interesting. History goes way back to the 1800s, early 1800s, I believe. 1805.
Whoa, 3 years before you were born.
That's crazy. I can take the old spectacles off now. Place them right there. What are you getting on the nose?
Smells like whiskey.
Not just any whiskey, but Irish whiskey.
Blue Spot. It's got like you can smell the bourbon influence on this.
Yeah, you can. It's dark. It has a nice dark color to it. Nice dark shade. I get the...
it's rich. It's like deep. It's only aged 7 years, huh?
Yeah, minimum of 7.
Maybe it's
so
that
some
wine
of the others,
influence too.
That's what
red grapey.
That's what I'm picking up, and I wonder. I don't know that I've ever had. Now I took my glass off. I can't see it. Madeira casks. I don't know how much of an influence that has, but the different types of influence from those wines have to make probably some of the color as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I like the nose.
Yeah, it's a good nose. Very pleasant.
It's not real alcohol-y.
No.
At 117 proof, it's seems pretty approachable.
Yeah. It doesn't smell like a typical Irish, but it does smell like an Irish. If that makes sense, but not.
It doesn't have that real strong green apple that just comes out in some Irish more than others. It's just like a real strong green apple. Almost got like an
allspice or something. Something like that.
Yeah.
Clove kind of.
Clove. And there's some orange.
Yeah. Get that.
There's almost like a hint of vanilla way in the back from the bourbon. I think that's your...
Even a little honey, maybe?
Mm-hmm. That's a pleasant one. I've been looking for this for a long time. It was at our liquor store on the specialty shelf.
I went right by it.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, directly below this was Weller Special Reserve. So the green label Weller, and we get
at
those
retail price. It's
at retail. Yeah, $25, and they had like 15 or so when Josh was there, and he texted me and said, "Dude, you got."
Because you can only get one, of course.
Right, it's a limit per one. So he had Weller blindness at that moment because this.
I did look though. I scanned the whole thing. But
right.
I was looking for other.
Probably
stuff like that. I wasn't even. I was looking for bourbons mainly, so I don't.
Right.
I've been looking for it. I didn't think we would ever have a Blue Spot.
I didn't either. So then...
But now you have it, so I'll get to try it.
There you go. And I forgot to tell you all the price. It was I think it was $108 or something like that. So I did pick up a bottle of Weller. And then I got this as well. So my bill was, $138 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's a score to get. It's a score to get Weller anywhere, and especially at suggested retail.
I'm ready to try it.
I am too. I'm
Cheers.
excited. Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
That might have been too big of a...
I'm right there with you. I took too big of a swallow. This is no indication.
Forgot how hot it was.
This is no indication of how bad it is, because it's
just
not
hot.
bad. It is hot.
I was trying to take a little sip and it just...
I took a pretty big drink.
Try this again. Oh, that's much better.
Of course, Stella decides she wants to bark at this point.
Yeah, it's a delightful bark too. Very easy on the ears.
That was a smaller.
What am I getting? I definitely get the green apple on the palate.
Yeah, I do too. There's green
There's
apple.
sweetness too, almost like a...
Yeah, but there's a drying.
There's a peppery note. Mm-hmm. Not like a rye, but it's got a peppery note to it. Maybe that's the key to the alcohol.
Maybe. On the finish, there's a wine. There's a strong wine note on the finish, a red wine note.
After that's all gone, that's when I get the pepper.
When it's
You get like the kind of the sweetness of the red wine, and then that goes away, and then I get like at least like pepper on my. Not harsh.
No,
like
but-
peppercorn, I guess. I don't know. Like
interesting. You haven't added water yet either, have you?
I don't know, man. Every time I have water, I just feel like I'm gonna try it though. Screw it. I poured pretty big pours for us, so gotta be steady Eddie here.
Yeah, there is. It's pretty numbing on the tongue.
It's pretty hot,
At
but there's also a
117.
nice mouth feel to it too, even though it's
Yeah.
hot. But yeah, when it's gone, it's like all that alcohol.
Yeah,
You'd still drink it.
I would. I didn't put a lot. Y'all saw how much I put in
Keep
there.
throwing that
Probably a
lavender
tablespoon.
stuff. I gotta get my hand like way down. That just brought out more of the vanilla note for me.
I got some apple, more strong
Yeah, I
apple.
can see that. A little floral.
Yeah, some apple, some floral.
Like, tuck it down, bro.
Squeeze it.
I
It was just a funny nerve pinch.
nerve pinching your brain.
Still a little hot. And a little bitter.
That was better, I think.
Do you
Well,
put
that's
more
sweeter.
water than mine?
No, you put like twice as much. No, I don't know. Probably about the same.
Yeah. It seems.
I mean, we've had about the same amount.
Yeah. It softened the nose, but my palate seems to still be a little bit spicy.
I'm getting more of that allspice clove kind of green apple, but there's definitely that wine influence in
Yeah.
there still.
And I'm picking up a bitter orange
Yeah.
peel.
Yep, I get a little of that.
That bitter, that
pithy.
pithy kind of bitter orange note.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah. He could be one of our subscribers.
It's Drew.
Decent whiskey prices. It's a little spendy, but I mean
it's good.
it is a very limited run.
Deep Irish. I like it.
It's a limited run. I didn't think we were ever going to get it in our state, let
Give
alone
it for
see
like
it.
7 years. I feel like it's older than that.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the oldest iteration? The red spot at
red,
15?
I think, yeah.
I think it's 15.
Because the
Okay.
yellow's 12.
Yeah, and the red is 15.
And the green
so
is, I don't know. It's probably
the
5
green
to
is a
10.
no age statement, so
Yeah.
I think it is probably
It's the cheapest one. Least expensive.
in the mid.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it's
it's in the
70. That's
70,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
70
because
now.
I just got one of those.
It used to be like 50 a couple
Yeah,
years back, and then now it's 70.
70, between 70
And
and
that yellow's
80.
about to 150 now. It was
Yes.
110 or
It
20.
used to be, yep. And red spot, if you can find it, it's going to be
couple hundred.
a couple hundred now. I think it's 180s, 190s.
Yeah.
If you can find it at all, which I was really amazed that Blue Spot made it to the States.
Yeah.
Because Red Spot does as well, but it's very limited.
Right.
So, Decent, and this is a American U.S. bottle, 750 milliliters, so decent whiskey. I like it. I don't think I like it as much as the Blue Spot, or I mean the yellow.
Yeah.
They are a different influence, but they are also aged in different barrels as well.
And the yellow spot's not as hot.
No,
It's
it's
like
not.
a smoother
Yeah,
bourbon characteristic.
it is. I'm happy I got it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm really happy.
about it.
It's a decent
And I did.
whiskey. It would probably be good on an ice ball too. The ice
Yeah.
would dilute it a little bit.
I don't know. You gotta be honest. I don't know if I buy it now that I've tried it for that much.
Right.
If it was closer to 70, I would all day long.
Sure.
But I don't know if this is the first time I've tried it too. If you
It's
couple pours, I might be like, oh man, it's
Yeah, and you never know. You know, a lot of times bottles change. This is open now, so it's going to oxidize a little bit. You know, there's a little more air in the bottle than before. And they do change their profile a little
yeah.
bit, but
some get better, some get worse.
it's softening up. I've got almost, now that it's sat here for a minute, I'm getting a maple, a kind of a maple
Yeah.
syrup kind of
I was just gonna say that brown sugar almost.
brown sugar maple on the nose, which is really pleasant. I
Yeah,
like that.
Me too. I'll try one more.
Me too.
Yeah, as it opens up, definitely gets
As
better.
it, yeah.
Not that it was bad to start, but
Right. I absolutely agree. As
Yeah.
it opens up and that air mixes and stuff, it definitely softens out. It rounds
Yeah.
out the whole whiskey as a whole.
I'm even getting some of that mapley brown sugarness on the
Yeah.
on the palate.
Okay. I'm feeling a little better about my purchase.
It's good. I think it's a good
It's-
purchase.
yeah.
I would have honestly, if I would have saw it, I probably would have bought it as well.
Right.
I just didn't pay enough attention. But
Yeah, I like it. It
Yeah.
does need to open up. I think when you pour it, if you buy some for yourself, open it up. However you like your whiskeys, neat on the rocks or whatever. Let it sit a little bit and open up. I think that it needs a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Not much, but
right,
well,
Just
we've
sit in
been
a
here a
glass
few
for minute.
minutes, and the nose has improved along with the flavor. I got nothing else for this one. I hope you guys and gals out there watching have enjoyed this video and it's been informative for you. Get a little bit of information on the Irish whiskeys and the Blue Spot in particular. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. New videos come out every single Saturday. We look forward to your comments, and we appreciate everybody out there that watches our show, and especially those of you that subscribe. Lots of people watch and don't subscribe. I myself do that. But if you throw comments, we'll definitely chat with you, or at least give you a thumbs up or some kind of acknowledgement that we read it. With that, we'll wrap this video up. As always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons any way you like. Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody. Cheers, buddy.
Here's pal.